Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Oscar's Cozy Corner. Now, I've been thinking about the next DLC, and something's been on my mind recently. That is, could we be getting a new royal tool in the next DLC? Obviously, speculation is rife at the moment with what will be coming to the game over the next few months, and I was just wondering whether maybe something fresh or maybe something functional could be implemented in a way to spice up our toolset. Yes, we already have the camera, we have the watering can, we have the pickaxe, we have the shovel, we have the fishing rod, and now, of course, we have the hourglass staff that they introduced with the first DLC. But was that a one-off, or could we be getting another game changer? Let's dive in and have a little chat about it. There is no spoilers in this video, so you are safe if you are looking forward to being surprised. Right, a quick recap for those who might have missed it or just need a refresh. With the first DLC, we got the hourglass staff, and honestly, I thought it was a pretty cool addition. I mean, it added a whole new functionality to the game, allowing us to time bend, unlock new crafts, find mist for the ancient machines, and so much more. It was, of course, very tied into Jafar and his rifts in time as well, following that overarching theme of the first DLC. So very cool addition, in my opinion. I did love how that tool ended up woven into the main story and that it wasn't just some random addition. So if they do add a new tool to the new DLC, I will be interested to see how it interacts with the new map and the new story. So naturally, that got me wondering if we will see this thing with every DLC, or if we are now done with new tools entirely. Maybe it was a one-off, maybe it was something for the first DLC only. But let me start throwing some ideas out there. I mean, other cozy games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, they typically have like a similar range of tools in those life sims that are kind of expected in this style of game. In Animal Crossing, there's a net to catch bugs, and I know that we don't have a net in Dreamlight Valley yet, so that could be an option for a future tool. I don't know how it would be implemented. We don't really have bugs, although we do have butterflies floating around, but I'm not really sure that it's enough of a draw for a new tool. Though it could be used to find maybe a new form of currency or maybe some rare hidden items around the valley, kind of on a schedule, I guess, like how critters are at the moment. Having said that, we are talking about Disney here, so maybe we could be looking for something a bit more magical. Now, I think a wand could be super fun, not just for looks, something that's relegated to the accessories section of the wardrobe and never to be used, but it could have different uses, maybe casting small spells that help with daily tasks, or interacting with new critters that come in the DLC. I'm sure that we'll be getting new critters, so it would be nice to have some additional way to interact with them, or maybe to help them with poses in Dream Snaps or with the camera mode, just something. I feel like a wand leaves the usage possibilities pretty wide open, and we do know that the Fairy Godmother obviously has one of these at the moment. Plus, time bending was quite a surprise in the way that it was implemented, so I definitely think there's possibilities for a wand. Then again, it is possible that we also don't get a traditional tool. I mean, we could get something like a snorkel maybe. I've seen a lot of players asking for water functionality for ages, swimming, diving for treasure, that sort of thing. Now, while I think that it might be a bit too advanced for where the game is right now, it's still a fun thought. And the game has been expanding with new biomes, especially with water and things like that. Obviously, in Eternity Isle, we got quite a few references to Atlantis, and there was a water element to a lot of the story. So I do think that a water-based tool could change the functionality of the game. I don't know whether it would be much more difficult for Gameloft to implement something like that. So I don't think that's what the game can take right now. But I'm open to being surprised. I'm very open to being surprised. But here is another idea. So what if the DLC gave us something like the ancient machines again? Now, those ancient machines are a lifesaver for me, and they entirely change my gameplay by automating things like cooking and gardening. So maybe instead of a tool, we'll get some new tech, or maybe a feature that completely changes how we play. It doesn't have to be a royal tool. Maybe they will surprise us with something that we haven't even considered yet. The only catch I can think of really when we're talking about royal tools is that, are we going to run out of tool slots? Now, we've already got a pretty full set. We've got the camera, the pickaxe, watering can, etc. So if we do get a new tool with every DLC, is that going to fill up pretty quickly? Yes is the answer to that. I mean, it may only be once a year, but the hourglass was possibly a one-time thing. And from now on, maybe the DLCs will focus on quality of life improvements, or even some other brand new gameplay mechanics rather than the tools. But of course, this is just me speculating as usual, and I would love to know what you think. Are you hoping for a new tool in the next DLC, or maybe something totally different? Do let me know in the comments. I am always eager to hear what you think, and I'm always open to discussion. But if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe for more cozy Dreamlight Valley content. With that being said, I will catch you in the next one, and I will, of course, see you in the valley.